Welcome everyone to the live stream. Happy New Year's Eve. Hope everyone is having a wonderful New Year's Eve next to your family and friends. Here we go. Okay. Let me know how is the audio? Am I muted? Because about 70% of the time I start out muted, so I don't know until you tell me. I don't know until you guys let me know. Mike, you're muted. I can't hear anything. So, yeah, sometimes I start muted and you guys miss out the entire story, right? Because sometimes I come out with the craziest stories and things that happen, and then you guys miss out on everything, right? So I just want to make sure you guys are you know, we're here. We can hear you. You can hear me. We can hear you. Volume is good. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Welcome to the channel. And so we got to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about a couple of things in the channel. We are going to talk about the future of the channel. It's very kind of emotional topic we're going to go over. We're going to talk about what else we're going to talk about. It's you guys, because you guys are the superstars of this channel. Without you, there is no channel. There's just the crazy guy talking into a camera. Right? Because as I look around this room, I'm literally alone in this room. Like there's nobody here. It's just me, right? But without you, I'll be even more alone in this room, you know? Without you here with me, you know, 2025, talk about video games and ups and downs, right? We've had so many moments in this channel this year without you. You know, this is just air. This is just like words that the wind or the atmosphere takes away and then goes into the void and ends up being in some other planet or something. I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about that earlier. I don't know if you guys update. Nate's son is doing much better. He shared a picture today on X. First picture of his son shared from the hospital. He is holding in his hand his Nintendo Switch 2. The community graciously gave him as a gift for Christmas. So shout out to Nate and his family. I don't know if you guys remember the prayer that we said here on the channel. We were asking God to make sure that he is good by New Year's. By New Year's. Right at the time that we were praying about that, things were bleak, things were not that great, right? He was not yet as talkative or responsive as he was. We asked God to make sure he is good by New Year's, so that he can have a New Year's with his family. And guess what? I told you that day, and I'm telling you today. There's power in prayer. We have to believe, you know. We have to believe, and it's going to be just fine. He's going to continue to get his strength back, and the family is going to think about this. You know, so we celebrate that. We are happy for Nate and his family and Yulia, and hopefully Yulia feels better, because she also had the flu, and because of the flu, she was away from her area. And so yeah, we were happy, and we're grateful to God for taking care of that family, beautiful family, precious family, and just great things are expected to them in 2026. And so I want to thank everyone in the chat also in this community. You know, we stood up, you know, for Nate and for his family. We prayed for him and everything. And I want to thank you guys as a community here at the Odyssey for also playing your part, right? That's the good news I want to put out on front of the video, because it's very good news. It's very good news. We expect everything to get better. So shout out to Nate, Julia, Aiden, and the family. You guys are awesome. We love you, and continue to get better. And know that God is with you. Don't forget about God at the end. Let's see here. So Shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you guys. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve. It's the last day of 2025. And my goodness, we have been through it, right, guys? We have been through the ups and downs on the channel. It's been crazy. I honestly believe that 2025 would have been our 100K year, as the channel was doing very, very well. You know, the channel was doing very, very well. We were getting many new amazing people joining the channel. You know, the views were up. Everything was great until, you know, again, I was targeted by some haters, right? And that's the horrible thing about YouTube. YouTube, really, there's no defense for us content creators. There's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do, right? But report it and continue on. I'm grateful for the support of the community during those times. I really have to say it, man. I'm so grateful for the support of the community, even fellow content creators, right? Content creators out there who really, you know, they decided to share what was happening on my channel in support, and it really moved my heart. It really did, right? Because for a very long time, for the past year or two, I really thought I was alone here, right? Because I used to collaborate with a lot of people on YouTube, but you know, that's kind of in the past. I don't know why, but you know, it is what it is. And I kind of always thought that I was alone now, right? And it became lonely. I had you guys keeping me going. But when I shared my video about what was happening with my channel, many content creators stuck up. They stuck up for me, and I appreciate this so much. Shout out to one of them. I think it was Angry Vigilante. His name is. He's a channel where that kind of points out inaccuracies, and sometimes we need that in the world of Nintendo. We need somebody to keep everybody in check. So shout out to him. And other content creators out there who behind the scenes you know, showed their support what was happening here on the channel. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, everyone. You know, just thank you, everyone. Nate in the behind the scenes, Gamebird. Gamebird's in the chat, I think, right? I think I heard the say Gamebird. Gamebird, Thunderstash, you know, my friends, the only friends I have on YouTube, right? My podcast co-host, Joycey, Paul, Lily, you know, shout out to Josh and 64 Josh, you know, call. We got the Gamebird in the chat. And so, yeah, it's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year. We didn't make it to the 100K because of that. And we are kind of starting over on the channel. Believe it or not, we are starting over in the channel. YouTube is still removing accounts from my channel. They're removing accounts, so they're removing subscribers at a massive rate. I would say about 50 to 100 subscribers per week. Like they disappear for some reason. Disappear. Now I've reached out to YouTube because of it, and they say, "Oh yeah, that's normal thing. You know, we clean out the stuff and blah blah blah, 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 you know." And but then I get on the other hand, I get people saying, "Hey, Mike, I was subscribed to you, but I'm no longer subscribed to you. What happened?" You know. And so I'm like, I tell that to YouTube, but trust me, when you're as small as I am as a content creator, they really get careless. They literally get careless. They literally get careless about you know the small people, right? There are other factors. Trust me, there are other factors that I refuse to go over. I refuse to go over, and I refuse to highlight. You know, I refuse to give a spotlight to those real issues and real factors that go into being a YouTuber, how people perceive you, right? And so, It's been a year. It's been a year. I think it's been the most difficult year in my 6 years on YouTube. I've been here for 6 years now, guys. 6 years. I started back in 2019 with the launch of Luigi's Mansion 3, I think it was. Luigi's Mansion 3. Shout out to Renee celebrating 7 months as a member on the channel. Thank you, Renee. You are awesome. You are one of my favorite people in the world, and you're awesome. And I thank you so much for your support over the last 7 months, supporting the channel with your awesome comments. And I appreciate you on the channel. 2025 hopefully has great things for you as well. And so, yeah, it's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year, friends. It's been a crazy year. But guess what? We are here now. It is December 31st. I was gonna say 30. That's in the future. 2025. We're only hours away from saying goodbye to 2026. And I think my microphone is peaking. Is my microphone peaking? Is it peaking? Let me know, guys, if it's peaking. If it sounds like a little bit distorted at the end, let me know so that I can lower the volume, because I feel it peaking on my headphones. Testing, mic check. Am I peaking? Is it peaking? Does it sound like muffled at the end, or does it sound clear? So 2025. Goodbye, 2025. Yeah. Sounds good on my end. Thank you so much, Having Hope. Appreciate you. So, 2025. I'm sure that it has been a year for a lot of people. Right? And I just want to say, man, I feel you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Maybe 2025 was the best year of your life. Hey, congratulations. I'm also with you. Right? Because, hey, I mean, I cannot, just because I didn't have the best year on YouTube on 2025, doesn't mean I can't celebrate your victories. If you had the best year 2025, guess what, man? I'm so happy for you. I'm happy for you. I hope that 2026 exceeds. And so, Having Hope says it has been a good year for me. Hoping 2026 is much better. Yeah. On both ends of the spectrum, we are here, for you, either to push you forward, to motivate you, or to celebrate your victories, right? To celebrate your to be with you in the lows and to celebrate the highs, right? And I think that's the best part of a community. It's not just to pinpoint the negatives, but also celebrate the positive. Even if it's not your own positive, it's always good to celebrate the positives, right? Like this channel, this year, Thunder Stash blew up in his channel, which is awesome. I celebrate him. Let's see here. Who else did well on YouTube? Nate got to 160, I think 160,000, which is good. Andres, finally. Andre also came over. I think he's also kind of close to 60K. He's doing good too. So I'm celebrating all my content. I'm celebrating all my fellow content creators. Oh wait, hold up. I forgot to turn on the super chat, because let me go ahead and fix that right now, because I turned it off for the live stream that I made for Nate. I forgot to turn it back on. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. So yeah, I mean, it's not just about celebrating my own victories, right? It's about celebrating my friends. It's about celebrating everyone who did well, who is doing well on YouTube right now, right? Even if this is not the case for me, right? If it's not the case for me. It's not the case for me. It's not my time. I can't be bitter because of it. It happens. Things happen. And so turn on gifts. Okay. I think I did. Let me see here. Okay. It says here, let's your fans join. So fun. Yes. What are you talking about? There's All right, so I just turned on the super chats. Let me know if it's turned back on. Also the gifted stuff. Just I see something new here. Turn on gifts on live streams. I think I already had that turned off. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I take this time to shout out and to celebrate all of my fellow content creators who did well in 2026, right? Hoping that next year it's a different story for our channel, right? We'll find out, we'll see. But one thing I have to be completely honest with everyone about is that it's not back. You might have to refresh. You might have to go refresh the channel altogether, or close it out and come back up. Share your link. Share a link. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, you might have to refresh maybe the channel. Let's see. Go there, come up here, go to the live stream. Let's see here. Yep, it's super. Yeah, it's back on. I can see it on my end. Let's see here. All right. Shout out to Real Brawny Pony Productions. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's read here. What do you mean 2026 will be our final year? Are you quitting YouTube after 2026? Well, I'm gonna get to that right now. I'm gonna discuss that right now. It could be there are two possibilities. There's two possibilities that could, very well happen in 2026. I can't really guarantee anything. All I can tell you is that it's gonna be. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my very best. But to answer your question, so when they decided to knock down my channel, right? As you guys know, I don't like to talk about this because it actually, whenever I talk about this, it actually sometimes it messes up with people and they don't like it. I don't know why. Let me go ahead and pause here for a second. Shout out to Zelda Player 85. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you more than you know. You are awesome, and I appreciate you and your collaborations to this channel in 2025. I just want to tell you that I truly value your support, and I thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I want to welcome over Jimmy Ray. We also have Julian. We got Netweed09. We also got EM. We got Starlactic, who joined the channel because of Zelda Player, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that support. I appreciate you guys more than you know. So back to the question here real quickly with for Real Brawny. So one thing I don't like to talk about too much is my disability, right? You guys know, and for those of you who have been on the channel for a while, you guys know that I am legally blind, right? I don't see through this eye. I see through this eye, but I still have I have a condition called keratoconus, right? It's a condition that if treated early and caught early is very manageable. You can glasses, contacts, but in my case, I've had it since I was a teenager. I have gone over the hump in my age, right? By the way, my age is over the hump. The hump is 30. So I'm over that, past that. Okay. Just to give you a little bit of context. I'm not gonna tell you my age. So you better not tell my age, Lottie, because I know you know my age and you try to mess it with it. Anyway, so it's been a while. I've seen doctors throughout my entire life since I was a teenager. And I've had so many procedures done. I've had cornea transplants done in my eyes, and so I'm well past that. And the condition is back. It's it's worsening to a point where I lost vision on this eye. So this is just like a blanket of blur, I do see color, I do see like lights and stuff like that, but it's a blanket. So if you ever wonder what blind people see, it's more like a little like a blanket, you know, like a white kind of fade blanket thing. You see some colors here. If the colors are predominant, you can see it. If not, it blends in with everything. And so I have this other eye that's basically has been taking me throughout the entire journey in this channel. You know, I'm a one eye I'm a one eye editor, you know, and YouTuber, but this eye also has a 75% like vision, right? Don't have full vision on it. And so because it's just the only eye that's kind of I'm working with, and the condition is still progressive, then I told my wife when I started, hey, I really want to become a content creator. I want to open a YouTube channel, and I want to create content for a living, because first thing, I couldn't work. I was working when I started the channel. I was working for Apple, right? I was working for Apple corporate. I used to work for Apple, right? The people who make iPhone, you know, I used to corporate, and so my vision started getting worse and worse, and I couldn't handle the work anymore. And so 2023 was my last year as a full-time employee for Apple. 2023, the end of 2023. Then I couldn't continue. So I had told my wife, hey, I'm going to try this out for 5 years, right? 5 years. If I can't make it on YouTube, if I can't make a living off YouTube, if I can't make a career out of YouTube in the next 5 years, and this is kind of fair for her, right? Because, you know, then that's what I'm gonna do, because I know that if I continue pushing hard, then I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna hurt my vision. It's gonna affect me, and in turn, I won't be able to see my daughters grow up. I can't, be visually present in their weddings, see my grandkids, all that beautiful things that still lie ahead of me. Even though this will be not giving up, because I did try with all my strength, all my heart, right? I put myself out there for everyone, for you guys. I don't see it as giving up. I see it as just trying till I can't anymore, right? It's like when you're back, like if you a WWE reference, right? When you were in a ring and you fight till you can't no more, and you just fall exhausted. You didn't give up. You gave it everything. And I think that's the most important thing, that you do what you can, and you give it everything you've got, and you don't give up, right? But if you happen to say you have no more strength at the end, and you've given it your all, then hey, you at least you have given it your all. You have given it your all, and so 2026 is that year for me. It's that, unfortunately, it's that year for me. Because I'm starting over, and I'm not sure if I can afford another 5 years of building because of my condition, right? And I think that it will be unfair for my family, for my wife, right? Because I spent more than 8 hours a day, like just producing content and editing videos, and just researching the next thing, and doing again editing, and it was a constant flow of researching, producing, editing, researching, producing, editing, and on top of my family time and everything. So it was just, that's why I decided to, this year 2026, completely get rid of the news part of the video of the channel, because that's the part that really retracts from from my time on YouTube. I spent too much time researching, making those videos, trying to find the news. At the end, if you guys noticed, at the end, I was doing one news videos, right? And then I started doing voiceover videos, just with me, my voiceover. That was me struggling. That was me like, man, I need to continue putting videos out there. I need to push myself and continue putting videos out there, even if making a video just talking about the news and putting a track underneath with some music and some visuals on screen, and I get the news out there. That was me pushing. Like when I felt the most tired, when my eyes were just so drained, and so I wanted to continue pushing that. And I realized that while I was doing that, I was basically I wasn't helping the channel because the quality of my videos wasn't there. Some videos will be up here when I'm on camera. I do editing and all that stuff, and it looks good. I do make jokes, it's fun. But when the next one will be up here where I'm just a voiceover talking, like a voicing with some visuals, and I couldn't maintain consistency because of it, right? And then when this all reporting of the channel happened, it just completely destroyed all the hard work that I did the prior years, and it made me start over again from zero. And so right now the channel is getting the same traction it got when year 2 of 6, year 2, I would say. At least it's not complete zero, but it's year 2. Maybe 1 or 2 videos can just go up and reach a bigger audience depending on the topics. And then on top, everybody on YouTube is having this. Everybody on YouTube is going through the same exact thing, right? Everybody on YouTube, algorithm changes, lower income, a whole bunch of other things, right? That have to do with that. And so I'm not here to say that 2026 was my last year, but it could be. I just wanted to put this ahead of time before anything even happens. If we turn around, like I said, if we turn around on YouTube and things move forward and we start that growth again, and I could, continue this, and I could say, hey, YouTube is back. We're doing well. I can take whatever I make on YouTube and help out with the family bills, because I don't have a current job. I don't have my Apple job anymore, which I was making a living. I was supporting my household. I went from supporting my house, right, to nothing. My wife is a teacher. She's a special needs teacher for now more than 20 years, right? And it hurts for me to have her carry the load on her own, and I don't want to do that. I've worked since I was 12 years old. Remember, like, delivering newspapers at 12 years old. And so this year I said, okay, I'm not gonna go down. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go out swinging. I'm gonna go out swinging. And so I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna have fun with my videos. I'm gonna create videos that I wanted to create because of that videos that I've wanted to create that I didn't, because of a fear that is not what the algorithm wants to hear. It's not gonna gain subscribers. It's not gonna take me anywhere. It's videos that are fun to make for me, that I love, and that hopefully some of you like. It's videos like the video that I made for Zelda, the theory video for The Legend of Zelda. That video took me about 4 days, 4 to 5 days to make. 4 days to 2 days to shoot, 1 day to edit, right? Then I worked on a thumbnail and so it took me. I took my time with it. And that's the video for the Zelda theory, the game. I hope you guys have watched it. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have not done so yet, I encourage you to. It's my first evergreen video in such a long time, and so the content for 2026 is going to be evergreen. What is evergreen? Evergreen is something that doesn't expire. that if you want to go back and look at that episode because you love that episode and you love the story that I was telling there, you can go back and listen to it because it will never expire. It will always be there, and it'll always also be there, finding new audiences and new viewers that find this video later on, right? The Zelda video, it started out like the day one had like 200 views compared to my, I would say 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 views in the day. It had 200 views at the end of the day, but right now it's getting towards almost 800 views, and I know that's going to continue to climb and continue to find people. It's different with Evergreen because you can't expect that instant viewership unless the community is very active and they have notifications turned on and they're really active and they're like kind of finding out, like they're kind of like waiting for your next video. But then again, it also has a lot to do with notifications, but YouTube is not really working on it. But yeah, 2026 is gonna be a year where I'm gonna push with all my strength. I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna try to be as creative as I can with all my videos. I'm gonna bring the quality up to where to the top. I'm gonna do everything I can, right? Everything I can. I'm gonna, if it happens to be the last, then I'm gonna go out with everything I got and everything that I have, and do my best to continue to produce content for everyone, for you guys, to enjoy, and you would have 7 years of content here at the Mike Odyssey channel for you guys to revisit whenever you like. If 2026 turns out to be the year, the year that we finally gain that traction, we finally reach higher levels, right? Then hey, I can stick around. You know why? Because the bigger we are, believe it or not, the bigger we are as a channel, the less I have to work, because at the beginning, there's I'm a small creator. I have to continue pushing content out. I continue trying to get that algorithm right. But once we have a bigger audience, I can focus on 1 or 2 great videos per week, knowing that audience is going to be there to receive that video. And not only that, but also promising that giving us and my family that a constant income on the channel, right? It doesn't go up and down, really, with the bigger audience. That's why you see bigger channels. Some channels, they do 1 video per month, right? Because they have millions of subscribers. They do 1 video per month, and then each of those videos over 1 million views, and that's all they have to do to kind of maintain that content. I'm not gonna go as bad as 1 video per month, but at least 2 videos per week, 1 video per week, right? Live streams, tournaments, all that good stuff. I can concentrate on doing that. Not only that, but I can actually hire an editor that I could make my videos. I can send it out, and I don't have to like force my eyesight to edit for hours, and that will just keep me longer on YouTube. And so those are the reasons why I want the channel to grow, right? Just to prolong my time on YouTube, right? First thing I'm gonna do, if we ever grow to a point where I can afford to hire an editor, is hire an editor. and by hiring an editor, I guarantee my content 2026, 27, 28, until I'm an old pruny man here, like, welcome back to the Odyssey, friends. I am Senior Citizen Odyssey. Here with the Senior Citizen discount on Nintendo eShops, and I don't know if Nintendo's ever gonna start. I don't know if Nintendo's ever gonna offer senior citizen discounts for an eShop. But you know what? If Nintendo probably sees an old man well into his 80s, still the old man Odyssey, you can call me, and maybe they'll do senior citizen eShop gift cards. Right, but for then, but until then, I just have to keep pushing, keep pushing. Let's see here. We got Canadian 785 celebrating 6 months. Thank you. 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 If you guys want to make it possible, if you have not joined as a member yet, as low as 99 cents per month, right? Like do you buy a soda $2.50 per month, or 99 cents, right? Treat me to a cup of coffee that's like 99 cents, or even eat one of the other tiers in 2026, just for the purpose of me trying to get hire an editor. That would be fantastic. I would really appreciate your support. And you can see it as that. You know what? I'm gonna support Mike with getting so you can get an editor and continue to produce content and stuff. Man, I have so many ideas. I have Super Nintendo World next to me right here, and I can go to Super Nintendo World and do full ride videos for you guys. I can go in a ride, review it for you, just talk about it. I can talk to the staff at Super Nintendo World. I could do so much, and I want to do that in 2026, right? So if you've been in a channel for a while, this is not an obligation at all, man, at all. This is just, you guys are a gift to me, and I appreciate your time alone. I appreciate every view, every like. I appreciate everything, man. And then so, if you like to support the channel in 2026, becoming a member is one of the ways you can support the channel in 2026, and that will kind of help me hopefully get close to hiring an editor. Hiring an editor will change everything for me, because this way I can focus on creating content, like really good content for you guys. Very fun content, right? Not only content, but YouTube Shorts. I have a really good idea for YouTube Shorts that I want to do involving you guys. Let me see if I could share one of the ideas with you guys. Let's see here. I don't know if I have it here. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. Another thing that I wanted to. Oh, that's not it. So the channel is going evergreen, right? Theory videos. Well, of course, we're gonna do video game reviews. Talk about, we're still gonna be talking about upcoming videos. Discussion videos are still gonna be a big thing on our channel. And so that is where I'm going in 2026. And I think that's gonna help me prolong the life of my eyes. So 2026, I have hope and I have faith that will be a very, very good year. 1% off people over the age of 85. So yeah, 2026, it hopefully will be the year of this channel where we get the necessary push to continue this journey, right? And that's I wanted to be completely honest with you guys. I wanted to be upfront and with everyone on what to expect in 2026. You guys can expect the best of me, that's for sure. The best of me. And so hopefully that is enough to push us over, right? To push us over and to make the channel grow and to kind of fix the channel, because I don't want, a lot of people have told me, hey, I think the channel is kind of dead and it's damaged because of the reporting. It's better off to start a brand new channel. But man, starting a new channel is not easy. It's not easy. Starting a brand new channel from zero, it's not easy. Having had worked so long and so many videos. You guys can look at my channel. How many videos do I have on my channel right now? Let's see here. How many videos do I have? I mean, it shows on the front page 1,900 videos. 1,000. Actually, if you look at the about page, at the area, it actually gives you the amount of videos that I released on YouTube. 1,996 is the official. I'm only 4 videos away 4 videos away from 2,000 videos. Now, when have you ever heard a blind man shoot and edit his own videos? Over 2,000 videos, right? It's crazy. It's insane. It's truly insane. And so I really hope that, you know, I really hope that that we can overcome, you know, we could produce good content, great content, and bring the channel to new heights, to new levels. I really appreciate everyone here on the channel. Appreciate all your amazing comments of support, and yeah, the senior citizen eShop card is a good idea, right? Yeah, so I thank everyone here on the channel for your awesome support, for sticking around. You know, sticking around. It hasn't been easy, but we're here. We'll be fine, and I think the best is yet to come. Right, the best is yet to come. I have a couple of series. I have a couple of series that I'm planning on creating on the Legend of Zelda on Nintendo. I want to announce a big announcement. I'm saving it right now. This is the biggest. I think this is one of my biggest announcements and one of my most accomplished goals. I want to share with you guys something I've been working on for this year, right? I've been working on 2 things this year. One of the things you're gonna see in the podcast, because the podcast is gonna be brand new, right? We have Joyce J, we have Paul Gale, we have Hyrule Lily Hyrule, and myself coming for season 5 of the podcast. And it's gonna be a brand new fun podcast that you can watch and rewatch again, evergreen. And we're gonna start it next year, you know, I believe it's the 9th. But this one I've been working on too. On one of my goals for 2025 was to finish this, and I finally did, and I want to show it to you guys, because January 22nd. Let's see here, January 22nd. When January 22nd is the release of let's see here. Let me see if I can find it here. January 22nd. It's a Thursday, right? Am I mistaken? Thursday. It's supposed to be a Thursday. Yeah, January 22nd is the grand release of a project that I've been working on. Hope you guys like it. It's a book. It's a book that I wrote. I'm trying to find the cover for it, because I have this is my streaming setup. My computer is over there on the other side, but I'm trying to connect to it so that I can get the file and show you guys the cover, to reveal the cover of my book. It's gonna be fun. It's a fun book for all ages. It's fun. It actually goes through. When you see the title, you're going to at least know a little bit what it's about. Okay. Let me see if I can get that. It should be on Amazon right now. What's going on? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. Let's see if this comes up. Interesting. All right, let's see something. Okay, there you go. All right, let's get that going. Okay, it's right there. Good. It's live. Okay, yeah, I see it there. Trying to find the link so I can share it and open it and talk to you guys about it and share it. Okay. Let's see. It's a book I'm self-publishing. There we go. Let me check. I guess. Okay. All right, did that. I mean, okay, let's see. Okay. I'm looking for the link. Transaction. Details. Fine. Ah, you and Amazon. Perfect. This one. Oh, okay. Draft live. Let's see. So apparently it says it's already out there, but it's not showing up. So let me see if I can get that here quick. Live. Show. UK. All right, so okay, let's see. It's a book on comedy coming out in 2026. All right, let me see if I could actually just edit order. Okay, bookshelf. It's already set up. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay. It's all done. Did that. Okay. Let's see here. All right, let's see if okay, that one's complete. So let me see if I can actually go. I'll show you that one. It's an interesting process to self-publish a book. Very interesting process. Let's see if I can get at least the artwork to show up. Okay. Bookshelf. What do you want to say? Know yourself. Okay. All right, the image is not showing up, but I can maybe let's see if it's the official page. All right, I think that's the official page. The artwork is not showing up, which is the coolest thing ever, but I'm gonna go ahead and share here on the chat. Here is the link to the Amazon page for the book. You guys can read the description. You guys can read the description of it. And so, yeah, I'm releasing a book in 2026. It's a video game book, but it's not like the video like a video game book that you guys have seen in the past. because it's a roast. It's called 8-Bit Roast. And so I'm gonna go ahead and read the what I wrote here. It says, in every video game, there is a chosen one, a hero destined to save the princess, stop the alien invasion, or win the street race. This series is not about them. Meet Gary and Barry, the multiverse's most overlooked and underpaid non-player characters, NPC. They are the guards standing in front of the locked door. They are the pedestrians getting carjacked on a side mission. They are the low-level goons waiting in the dungeon just to be jumped on. From the creator Mike Odyssey, 8-Bit Roast series takes you behind the textures to explore the hilarious, glitchy, and nonsensical reality of living inside a video game. From the pot smashing chaos in Hyrule, by the way, not the same Hyrule from Hyrule, to the zombie infested hallways of the mansion. Join Gary and Barry as they try to survive bad physics, ridiculous puzzles, and the most dangerous force of all, the main character. So that is called 8-Bit Roast. It's the first book in the series, and the second book is already done now. I still have to, I'm gonna write finish the second book, then continue on to the third. But this is the first one in the series. It is coming out on January 22nd this year. 8-Bit Roast. Let me see if I can get you guys the cover, because that's my favorite, the thing I'm most proud of. I'm looking for the cover to see if I can get that. Let's see here. I think I did send it to my wife one time. Let's see. Okay. That's not it. Let's see. No. Nope. So yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be like more like a try not to laugh kind of book. You know, kind of going to the crazy world of Nintendo and other games. And Gary and Barry, the NPCs who suffer it all. You know, you after reading this book, every time you play a game, you're gonna think about Gary and Barry in the background, just putting up with it all. And you're gonna see, you're gonna find out and see what they have to go through every single time you press play on your controller. Let's see here. I'm kind of a little bit trying to work out to see why it's not showing up on Amazon when it's already, it should be live, but it should be live this week for pre-order. Should be up and live for pre-order this week. If you guys like to support my writing, my authorship, you'll find you'll find that to be my first major. Well, I have another book on there. I think I have 3 published books as Mike Perez when I was a teacher, kids books. But this is my first book as a content creator, creating something for my community, to enjoy, right? The very first book, an 8-Bit Roast. Let's see here. But I don't know why it's not showing up on let's see something. 8-Bit Roast, okay. Don't know why it's not showing up yet on the stores. It should be showing up there, because it's already set here for release. Pre-release scheduled. It's already scheduled for August 22nd. I mean, sorry, January 22nd. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll make sure that it is up. It is up and running by the end of. It says progress. Ebook. Okay. So yeah, I'll make sure it's up and running for by the end of the week. That way you guys can take a look at the page, and then pre-order it if you wish and support my journey. You guys, I know I like to create things. You know, my mind is an endless machine of creativity. My wife really says, "How can you be thinking about 10 things at the same time?" Like, I don't know. That's the only way that's the only way I can function, right? Like while I'm having this chat right here, I'm coming up with ideas for other things, and that's how my mind works sometimes. Let's see here. Okay. It's a book. It's a parody book, by the way. It's a comedy parody book, which you will find a lot of content that you kind of recognize, and Nintendo can't come after me because of it, you know, because you kind of recognize it, from certain areas, but it's from there. and so yeah, Gary and Barry, they go through a lot. They go through a lot, you know, and my entire goal for this is to, whenever you play a video game, you think about Gary and Barry, you know, and then you look for them because you'll probably find them. It's the NPC that's suffering the most throughout the entire game is probably Gary or Barry, and so he could be a Goomba, who knows? He could be a ghost, who knows? And he takes many forms. They travel throughout the multiverse of video games and take many forms as NPC players in the background. Right? They will even point out accurate things and inaccuracies in certain places that you might not have thought about, which might make you kind of burst out laughing sometimes. Because I know when I was writing it, it was just super funny. Okay, submit. Okay. Let's see. I'm ready to release my book. No, I don't really. Let's see here. Third number. Okay. Interesting. I also wanted the book to feel like if you were opening a booklet that comes within the video game. So if you have ever purchased a game in the 90s, I would say 80s, 90s, maybe 2000s, and it came with the booklet inside, right? The themage, the retroness. I wanted the book to have that same feeling, aesthetic. Like if you're reading stories within a book, like a video game booklet, but it's an actual book. So that's what that's the feel. Well, if you weren't born yet. If you weren't born yet, then you'll have a look at how books looked like back in the day. You know, that's the whole thing. The whole thing. Kindle ebook content. Continue. Okay. Interesting. There it is. There it is. Come on, man. Let's see here. All right, so that's one thing I wanted to share with you guys. I'm trying to see if I can find that cover before we end the stream so I can show you, and then leave you with that. Something on a high note for 2026 that's coming and it's on its way. Let's see here if I can find that cover. It's on my other computer. I can easily go get it over there pretty quickly. Let me go get the cover. Let me go get the cover, and I will be back. So because I want to show you the cover before I head out. But I want to show you the cover of the new book. So you can be on the lookout for it once it hits Amazon. Once it hits Amazon, I'll share the link so you guys can pre-order if you wish to pre-order. Support my authorship journey, and I hope you guys enjoy the book. It should be fun for the whole family. Okay, be right back. Be right back. All right, I am back. And now I have access to the book cover, which I'm going to share with you guys right now. One second. Let's see. Let me get this place here. Share image. And all right. Let's see there. Oh no, you can order it. You can order a physical book on Amazon. Yeah, you can order a physical book on Amazon. I made sure I already submitted the physical. I did physical first. And I'm also gonna do it digitally. I'm gonna work on the digital one now, but the physical version is already on Amazon. It's gonna be on Amazon, and you can also order it digitally. But yeah, it's physical first. It's physical first. Okay, let's see here. Cover. All right, so here is you guys ready to see the reveal of the book cover for my new book, 8-Bit Roast, where I go behind the scenes, or I go we tell the story of Gary and Barry, two NPCs who travel through pretend they're actors, and they get hired for every single video game, and so they have to play a different character in the video game, which appears to be the NPCs in the background that suffer the most throughout the entire game. So the book has many different stories on different titles, maybe your favorite stories, and so they will be part of it. I can't put Chris Pratt in there, but here is a cover, friends. Hope you guys like it. There is a cover for 8-Bit Roast. And ignore the 3. that's just for the number of books that we're gonna have in the series for 8-Bit Roast. There's gonna be 3 of them. It's basically roasting a character. So if you see here, this is the character. This represents Mario, but he's being roasted. He is roasted as it runs a roasted chicken. And so by Mike Odyssey, 8-Bit Publishing, and here we have the cover for 8-Bit Roast. So when you look at Amazon, you're gonna find, and you get, and I think this is why the physical version of the book is actually gonna be better, right? The physical version is gonna be better because you're gonna have this, right? It's gonna come out with this. Now, I can show you the back cover. You guys want to see the back cover? You guys want to see the back cover of the book? I can show you the back cover also. You know, I mean, when you get it, that way, you know, I'm not really sharing a lot. I'm gonna show you the back cover. The real good stuff is inside the book once you buy it, but I can show you the front and back cover. Let's see here. All right, here is the back cover. This is the front and back cover of the book. And so the back cover is also just like if you were to buy a video game, you know? And so let's go ahead and read the back cover quickly together. It says here, new ridiculous parodies, new unwanted side quests, new reasons to rage quit reading. Mike Odyssey, gamer, YouTuber, and chief roaster, he wrote this book while waiting for his character to respawn. So that's it's true story. Join Gary and Barry in a collection of hilarious misadventures through the broken logic of your favorite video games. From the bureaucratic nightmares of Hyrule to the endless agonizing loops of the pipe dream, witness the true cost of gaming. Will they survive the OSHA violations? Can they escape the infinite inventory pockets? Probably not, but it's fun to watch. 8-Bit Roast 3 is the fun to read alone or force a friend to read it to prolong their suffering. By Mike Odyssey. Here we have a little bit of art about parody art here of the game here of some of the chapters, right? We have a main story for per chapter, and then we have unwanted side quests. For you, it's a side quest. For the characters, they're unwanted side quests, right? Because they hate side quests. That's like the worst thing for them. They really hate side quests. They hate when the hero character tries to go on a side quest and they have to be involved in it, and then they end up losing a limb, or they end up doing something crazy. And so that's this is what the book is about. It's a comedy book. It's meant to make you smile, and parody of, well, you already know. You can see there. The 3 represents the 3 books that are coming. So we have, this is number 1, and number 2 and 3 are coming soon. So number 2 could have a different cover, right? You guys can be involved in the creation of it. And number 1, the other ones can have different covers too. The book, Amazon is starting it because of the number of pages that have to be printed. The price that Amazon put on it so that I can make I'll probably make like a $3-4 per book, was $14. $14 for the book. I wish I had another way of publishing so that I can actually make more and make it lower, maybe like $10. But because of the number of pages in the book, the artwork, the printing, all that stuff, then it's $14 on Amazon. It's gonna be $14 on Amazon. So it has comedy, which is always, it's always uplifting. Yeah. So January 22nd, mark it. It's gonna be on a Thursday. Why Thursday? Well, Nintendo games come out Thursdays now, right? Nintendo games come out on a Thursday, so this is gonna be like a Nintendo game coming out on a Thursday. It has the roasted cover, right? The back cover with the synopsis and what's happening. There's more information inside. There's more things inside here that and there might be something. There might be an extra level added to it soon. So you guys, you just have to find out. You have to find out. Buy it and find out. Yeah, there's always a minimum. There's always a minimum price. Yeah, because they have to spend money on, invest on the production of the book, and then you get like they call it a royalty for us, the writers. And so, that's the book, 8-Bit Roast. It's going to be available on the 22nd of January. So mark your calendars. Be available, and hopefully you guys enjoy that book. It's the first one of 3. It's going to be a series of books. It won't be the last. I will buy. That's my wife's birthday too. Awesome. it won't be the last book that I write. Maybe if this one does well, I will continue to write more in the same kind of genre, kind of, you know, comedic, parody-ish kind of thing. I love comedy. I love making people smile, especially in video games when I can break things, right? And so I see it this way. I see there's two ways of not criticizing a game, but more like pointing out the obvious. Hey, why isn't it like this? Wait, what happened to this? Wait, this is a plot hole, right? There's no better way to point out those things in a roasty kind of way, right? In a comedic kind of way that is not really making fun for fun's sake or to harm, but to make it a light-hearted kind of thing, right? And so that's what the book is about. You know, that's what the book is about. You'll find a whole bunch of crazy stuff that happens that you never noticed before, but you won't play. When you play the game again, you won't look at it the same way again, and you'll wonder what character within your book is actually Gary and Barry, and so, yeah. Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. What's up, Kevin? Lakeland, Florida is about 40 minutes away from where I live. Lakeland, Florida. Took a place. I in Lakeland, Florida is where my I became a Taekwondo instructor under U.S. Chando Kwan Association, and so in Lakeland, Florida, is where the headquarters are at, with Grandmaster Brenda, and at the when I was there, it was Grandmaster Cell. He is the Grandmaster of the association, and so he passed away a couple years ago. But Lakeland, Florida, is where I took my black belt test also. My uncle lives in Lakeland. Yeah, his name is Kevin. Also, wait, hold up. Is that your uncle? Wait a minute. Is that your uncle? Is Kevin Hawthorne your uncle? Meme? That's a small world, right? That's a small world. But yeah, Lakeland is awesome. I like Lakeland. I'm more towards the Orlando area. Listen. Look at me. Look at what I'm wearing. Look at what I'm wearing. Look. You see? I'm not only wearing a beanie. I'm wearing a hoodie, and I'm inside the house. I'm not outside. Not supposed to be cold here. It's nuts. It is nuts. It's all Jan Mars' fault and Blue Moon's fault for bringing their 4 degrees over to Florida. 4 degrees over there where she's at is like 20 over here, and I don't like that, Blue and Jan. It's not cool. Can't do that to us Floridians. It's not cool. It's not cool to be cold in Florida. What is the temperature now? Right. Let me check what the temperature is right now. I haven't gone outside, nor will I go outside. Let's see here. Weather. Where's the weather? Where's the weather for Florida? Weather. It is 56. Oh, wait. That's Cupertino. That's 29. Well, that's 29 is New York. Right now, it is a cold and unwanted. It's cold and unwanted 51 degrees. Not cool. 51 degrees. It's gonna go down to 29 tonight. That's not cool. That's not cool. It should not be a thing. Florida should never be less than 70. And 51 is unheard of. It's just a slap in the face, a cold slap in the face. And yeah, t-shirt temps. What? Not t-shirt temps. That's hoodie temps. 51 is not t-shirt temps. Jan, here it's full coat, full blown coat, scarf, and muffs weather in Florida. Okay. You know, trust me, you go out in Florida, and at 70 degrees, 69 degrees, you'll see everyone wearing their best winter clothes. they've been waiting so long to wear some clothes that when it drops down a couple of temperature drops, everyone's out with their best winter snow boots and their scarves and their puffy big giant coats, right? Especially those who like fashion. Forget it. You know what? Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to wear this at 100 degrees. So I'm gonna wear it right now. Those puffy coats with mittens and scarves and you know the lip thingy that doesn't allow you to crack your lips and stuff. Everything is worn like at 60 degrees, not 50. Hello, Renee. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful New Year today. You guys are awesome. Happy New Year, everyone. Well, I am a Floridian, yes, but I wasn't born here. I was born upstate in Boston. I did live in New York upstate. I have experienced below 14 degrees, below, yes. 0 below 14, minus 14 degrees. And so here's a little story. I used to live in upstate New York, and so there was a blizzard, right? That I had to get to my work, my job in, waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. And so I had to clean everything and scrape the snow off the car, and I was freezing my butt off and everything. And so I remember one time I went to work, but the roads were closed, so I had to stop there, take some kind of trolley over to the other area, and then walk the rest of the way there. So I did walk. I couldn't see well because it was snowing, and I ended up in some type of a ditch or a lake or something, but I fell in. I fell. Nobody knows about this outside of me. And maybe you guys at a prior time. So I fell, and so I guess up to my waist in some kind of ice water, and the rest is history. The rest is history. Yeah, I was in Florida the next. I was in Florida the very next day. Florida, the very next day. I was in Florida the very next day. And so yeah, that was a bad day for me. Really bad day. It was a bad day. Falling in water, ice water wasn't in my plans. Thankfully, at work there was clothes that were being sold there at the time. And so I was able to change and stuff like that, but man, it was just the worst time ever. Yeah. I was already in Florida the next day. Never look back, guys. Never look back. I never looked back. That was it. So yeah. If you see me complaining about 50 degrees, it's because I don't like the cold. I like it temporarily, right? One day cold is good. It's good, like fresh, nice, and cool, cozy. My favorite weather is actually fall. The in between, like the in between, where it's not really hot, but it's not really cold, and it's like this really cool breeze, but not cold, but cool, right? As you can still feel, you can still feel a little bit of the heat, right? But not scorching heat, but not the cold. It's like that middle ground where like the wind is blowing, you just kind of open your arms and go like this and just kind of take it in and stuff like that, right? Spring season, I would like spring season, but then the allergies, man. The pollen beats me up. It just takes me and kicks me on the head. And so I would enjoy spring because I love the spring season, but man, the pollen, that's my worst season for allergies. So I really can't truly enjoy that. Yeah. Cortland, New York is beautiful. Yeah, so man, 28 degrees Fahrenheit feels like 16 degrees, and the wind at 15 miles per hour. That is nuts. Yeah, that is nuts. Yeah, but next year we are traveling. We are taking. I'm taking the family upstate. I'm taking the family upstate to for the holidays to get some snow, for them to give them a white Christmas, you know. So I'm taking the family upstate to give them a white Christmas next year. Once we finish them. By the way, nope. This white wall. This is still the office room. The moving is taking a little bit time. You know, they're still finishing the house, still building the house, and so we're just waiting. You know, we're just kind of waiting. But I'm still in the literally in this room. All we have is this my studio, and a desk. And a little setup over there for editing, and that's it. And that thing right there. So the room is completely empty already. Like, I put down all the studio stuff, all the shelves, all the collection. Everything is already packed away for moving. Everything is ready. I'm only here with my one standing desk on wheels that has everything I need to live stream. My Rodecaster, my computer over there, the Switch 2. I have the camera here. I got the top-down camera right here. Like, I can let's see here, extra camera. This one. See if that one's is it connected. I wonder if it's still connected. It should be connected. Let's see. Oh, there you go. That should turn it on. There you go. So this is I wonder if I could put that there. Actually, I can bring this closer to me. I keep bringing my chair closer to the table when the table is on wheels, and I can just bring the table closer to me. I'm just a dummy. But here is if I could bring this closer. Here we go. See. I'm gonna show you guys the top-down camera that I have here. It's literally right here. It's right off. It's right off the. So let's say I do this. Maybe no, not that. Maybe this. Maybe this. Add on stage. This. You see? So I can do this and look at my Time magazine, my Mario Time magazine. Isn't this cool? Right? Isn't this cool? Like, I can show you guys like the inside of the Time magazine if we want to. Time magazine, Super Mario 4th anniversary. His friends and foes. I can open up to show you guys things here. Let's see. This is so cool here. Look at the back cover. And this is my my Super Nintendo Switch 2 Experience badge. But this is a very cool Time magazine. Look at this. So cool, right? I would love to have this as a poster. And then this right here, very cool. Mario. I'm guessing this is Mario from the Nintendo store. Still super after the years. Very cool. You know, illustration for it. This is at the Nintendo Museum. I want to go there one day. Super cool. Nintendo Museum again. All the video games for Switch. Very cool, right? So yeah, this desk here is I put everything on one desk, because I know I was moving and I need to create like a station where I can push it into any room I need to, and then record either voiceover or on camera, and then also do top down for products. By the way, I do have some products that I need to show you guys. Yeah, see, do things like this, right? You know, we can do live streams like this, is going over magazines and like looking at stuff, just to chill, right? Look at that. Super Mario 3, it's cool. Miyamoto, you know, this is very cool. I want that shirt. Got the 2 plushies there. You know, this yeah, and this is the purpose of this top down camera, so that I can kind of show you guys things. I can even bring it closer, bring it closer here. So if you guys want to look at you guys want like read or something like that there, I could do that. Or I can bring it a little bit more up here so that you guys can see the full magazine there. So yeah. It says I need to buy like a cover for this. I'm trying not to bend the edges or anything like that, just to keep it as a collectible. The Time magazine Super Mario 40th anniversary edition, and then this is when the Mario movie. Not sure if this is when it came out. It says 2023. I don't remember when this came out. It must have come out this year. Oh yeah, it gives you the year of the game. Super Mario Maker 2015. This came out when did it come out? Sometime this year. But yeah, you see Pikachu. Where do you see Pikachu? Yeah, so yeah, this is a very cool book. I haven't really gotten through all of it myself, but oh, look at this. We got this the friends of the franchise. We got Squall from Final Fantasy. We got Link, and we got what I believe is Fire Emblem. Is this Fire Emblem or Xenoblade? I don't know. I'm bad with characters, guys. I'm so bad with characters. So there you have it. That is the whole thing. Nothing but the thing. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's my top-down camera. I wonder if I could just do this one. Maybe well, that's not so close. That one? This one? That one? This one? All right. Hiding in the background. Hiding in the background. All right, friends, thank you so much for spending some time here at the Odyssey. I hope 2026 brings you guys happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of money. Hopefully 2026 brings you guys a lot of money. And we can enjoy the time together. We can grow together, and that 2026 be the year that all of your dreams can come true. Filled with a lot of health, a lot of protection for you and your entire family. That at the end of 2026, we could all say we've been here and we had a great year and things happened, and you know, we can enjoy this brand new year together. You know, make sure to reflect on those who are still here and those who are not. And never let a year pass by without telling somebody that you love them. Don't hold on to grudges. Let them go. Let the year take them away. 2025, let the year take those grudges away, and call somebody today if you have to say I'm sorry, even if it's not your fault. You know, you can always be the bigger person in that relationship and say, you know what, I'm sorry if I did something to offend you. It wasn't my intention, and I want you to know that you mean a lot, and I'm sorry. You know, you give and you start the year on a good note. All right, friends. I want to say that I'm so grateful for you in this 2025, and 2026 is going to be the best year yet. I promise you that, and I got faith that things will turn out great. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Hugs to everyone in the chat. Have a great New Year, New Year Eve. Have a great New Year day. And I will see you, my friends. I will see you guys all in the year 2026. Because the best is yet to come for the Odyssey crew and family. Bye, friends. Take care. And let me see if I can find something here fun to what is this? Look, countdown. There's a lot of new stuff here. They removed all my clips here, these people. But take care, everyone. Never give up. For the last time in 2025. Number 1. Never give up. Don't give up, please. Don't you dare think of giving up on your dreams, on your goals, on your friends, on your families. Because guess what? You owe it to yourself. Whatever you've been fighting for, you owe it to yourself to go all the way through. So don't give up. You never know if tomorrow is the day that blessing, that what you've been waiting for is finally arriving. So don't give up. And number 2, the journey continues. And the journey continues all the way into 2026. Thank you, guys. Love you all. Peace.